Javed Ansari, our National Affairs Editor, joins us from outside Parliament for more on this. Javed, over to you.
Yes, we are told that these sentences have been commuted to life, and to talk about all this I have Mr. R. Rajagopalan. He's a veteran journalist and he's covered these events. Word coming out of Supreme Court is that Rajiv Gandhi's assassins, their death sentence has been commuted to life.
It's a major victory for MDMK, PMK and all Tamil political parties.
Why?
Because, they have been fighting for that. They should not be given a death sentence. In the sense they have commuted it. It's going to be a major political issue in Tamil Nadu in 2014 Lok Sabha elections. And I am very confident, having suffered that 25 years imprisonment in the jails, Tamil Nadu government can commute that distance and release them.
So that
is going to happen now.
So what do you think will happen? What will be the next course of action of the Jaya-led government?
Course of action will be these convicted person, those who have been given the ruling today, they will be appealing to the state government, and I am very sure legally Jayalalitha's government, ADMK government will release all the persons.
So how will this be played out?
It will be ADMK's advantage for Tamil Nadu politics, and those who have been fighting for that, they will also hail this judgment, and release of this, it will go in favor of Madam Jayalalitha.
P.R. Rajagopalan is absolutely clear that this works to the advantage of Jayalalitha and that this will be, surprisingly, a major issue in the general elections that will follow this summer.
Javed, the other aspect of this story, of course, is what we're already seeing in Chennai. In fact, Priyamvada was reporting earlier, she was with one of the relatives, a very emotional relative of one of the men convicted, who said that this has been because of the pressure of the people and not necessarily because of political parties. She said it's the people who have forced this mercy petition to go through. They're the ones who've changed opinion in favor of these three convicts.
Look, Mr. Rajagopalan earlier was also alluding to the same fact that this is this has happened because of the pressure applied by the political parties, and certain political parties have been agitating on this issue. But there is this other aspect also. Should judicial verdicts be swayed by public opinion? Judicial verdicts have to be based on facts, not on sentiment. A particular sentiment may sway the public at a given point of time, but is that right in law? These are things that ought to be considered. So I am not so sure whether I agree with what is being said that this is because of public sentiment. Maybe I'd like to believe that the judges, the learned judiciary, in its wisdom, has decided and then taken the decision that it has.
Javed, coming back to you on the politics of all this, because as Mr. Rajagopalan was hinting over there, this will be good for certain parties and perhaps not so good for certain others. Where does this leave the situation in the general elections?
Let me put that question to Rajagopalan. How do you think this will play out in the Lok Sabha elections to follow later in the summer?
Javed, now from the judicial aspect, it has turned as a political aspect.
Why do you say that?
Because, these 25 years they suffered imprisonment. And as per the law, 14 years if you crossed, you are ready to apply to the state government. Therefore, the state government is in its wisdom. They will definitely be releasing this those who are in the jail. And I am very confident it will turn to be a political issue. Okay. It will be advantageous for Madam Jayalalitha, for ADMK.
Okay, tell me, but you are saying it will be advantageous for Madam Jayalalitha. But I'm not so sure. Were there any parties in Tamil Nadu which wanted the death sentence to continue?
Of course, MDMK and the other political parties, PMK, Vidudalai Chirithikal, VKC, 6-7 smaller outfits have been wanting that.
That death sentence to take place?
That not death sentence. They should be given a life sentence.
But what was the DMK's position?
DMK's position was also the same thing. They should be converted into a life imprisonment.
So now, 1 minute. So now that both the DMK and AIDMK were on the same page. This seldom happens, but now for once they were on the same page.
Correct.
So why will the political advantage only go to the AIDMK?
Because they are in the ruling party. They will be releasing them. This imprisonment suffered by these 4 persons, they will be free in a week's time. You wait and see. That will be a political issue, and that will become a major issue for Tamil Nadu political parties, especially for ADMK.